Hi again, I'm Butch Stearns here at HealthIT Insight 2012. I'm with Frank Curran, who's in business development with Suse. Frank, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. Thanks for having us.
Tell us about Suse and tell us about your role, first of all.
Sure. So Suse is a software company that helps. It's in the Linux operating system, so a lot of people know us from that standpoint. We have a lot of tools that help people work in the physical, virtual, and cloud area. So from a technology standpoint, we have software and tools that help people in healthcare and other businesses in those industries be able to get to the cloud, build out the infrastructure.
Yeah. So how much of your business is focused in healthcare?
It's one of our primary verticals. Yeah. It's a big focus now. Clearly companies are coming to us that have known us for over 30 years. Right. But healthcare, they're spending money. But I think, today, especially what I learned was you got to do some education. We all think, it's ready to go, the money's there, but we have to do a lot of education both on the consumer side, the technology, clearly, hearing from some of these physicians saying, help us help you.
Right.
And so I think that was a great lesson I learned.
So the question I want to ask you is what you got out of these 2 days. I saw you here both days at HealthIT here 2012. I want to give you a couple of things and see if these are same things you got. One, that a constant theme for everybody is the collaboration among companies. I mean, a lot of people are in competition with each other, but you really look to each other for solutions. The other thing is that just the personal nature of healthcare. When you think about that vertical for you guys, it's almost different than any other industry because you're dealing with lives and individuals. Are those some of the things you get out of this too?
Yeah, definitely. Part of my role is being an alliance manager. So part of that alliance is sometimes it's co-opetition and competition. Right. So, in the sense of co-opetition, you have to work with people that, you normally would sell against. But to make things better in this environment, you have to be interoperable. And I think we talked a little bit about that, in the presentations. And so we're looking to be that kind of perfect guest, work with different groups and different companies to allow you to do that. And you're right, the mission critical, we think mission critical financial services maybe, or boy, the system goes down and you can't get your email. That's nothing compared to having, a doctor not be able to see that someone was previously admitted and they had an MRI or they need a certain medication or an allergy. So you're right, it's totally different.
Well, that term you just used, mission critical, you could argue that healthcare might be the only industry that can, maybe the airline industry too, now that I think about it. And there's a few others I could probably bring up.
Especially when you're flying. But I think people use that term too loosely in the sense of what really mission is and how critical it is for technology.
So you're in biz development with Suse, but as we talked about offline, again, you just hit the theme that this 2-day event was reinforcement to you about collaboration and co-opetition, as you mentioned. But you're the president of the New England Association of Strategic Alliances Professionals?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So the Association of Strategic Alliance Professionals is a worldwide organization. There's chapters in France and Amsterdam and DC and New England. And what we do is we come together, different groups, and really it is about collaboration. You build an alliance and there's collaboration for technology. It could be partnerships and the ideas of mergers and acquisitions. What we try to do is collaborate to make things better.
And these are people from all different industries?
All different industries, from the Cisco's to the IBMs. So we try to meet monthly. There's newsletters. There's a website.
Yeah. What's the website?
It's the association. It's asap.org, and you can go there and learn more about what the alliance is. ASAP. Yep.
Cool.
.org. So a lot of people, a lot of companies, small individual teams to very large corporations with multiple alliance professionals. So
it's sort of being the president of that and driving that initiative. I mean, it really is. It fits right along with you being in biz dev. You're really trying to lobby for people to get together to do business in a more efficient and productive way.
And part of it here, it was great coming here because I've met so many different people. I met people from library informatics. Yeah. When would I run into somebody like that? But he was talking about how can I help him with maybe some partners I know. And I think what I got here was a lot of collaboration of meeting very diverse people, but businesses that are looking to partner together and collaborate, and that's what alliances are about.
Well, continued success, Frank, and thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Butch.
Yeah, nice to have you. Frank Curran from Suse, part of our HealthIT Insight 2012.